So y'all see the title. Y'all see what's going on, man. Y'all probably already heard the news, but I'm gonna go ahead and go over and give y'all a quick little summary real quick. I see you DMV doll. What's up? What's good? Says Coney. Said Coney. Conan O'Brien's risky Drake joke at the Oscars. During the 2025 Oscars, host Conan O'Brien made a controversial remark, joking about Kendrick Lamar calling Drake a as part of a comedic segment. This comment, rooted in the ongoing feud between the two artists, sparked varied reactions online, with some critiquing the trivialization of serious accusations and others commenting on the disparity in comedic treatment of celebrities. So y'all see that very last line, that's the one that we're going to talk about. Here's the joke.
Well, we're halfway through the show, which means it's time for Kendrick Lamar to come out and call Drake a Don't worry, I'm lawyered up.
Hey, that's a 1-2 punch, man. He got one in at the end too. He lawyered up, squabbled up, man. I wouldn't even say it's polarizing, because the people that already don't like Drake and already assume and they understand the allegations, they already feel the way they feel. The Drake stans feel the way they feel. So understand, this is not just Kendrick fans versus Drake fans. Academics and Maul and Andrew Schultz and the OVO side, they keep using this K-bot narrative that anybody that disagrees with them must be a Kendrick fan. They must be a K-bot. They must have this parasocial relationship with Kendrick, as opposed to understanding that a lot of people don't like Drake. I keep saying it. There's a lot of different fan bases that Drake has went after throughout this entire beef. That's the reason why they kept trying to push this 20v1 narrative. There can't just be Kendrick fans if you are talking about 20v1. So understand all the people within that 20. The Beyonce, Jay-Z, A$AP Rocky, Rihanna, Serena, Meg Thee Stallion, Future, Metro, The Weeknd. Like, we're talking about the pinnacle of black celebrity. And you think everyone in black culture is going to go against these people for Drake. That's not happening, bro. Especially with the accusations. Like, we seen the video. They act like we don't see the video. Like, we don't see all the grooming tactics. So understand, they keep working in plain semantics without understanding, yeah, cool, he may not officially be a PDF file, right? At the same time, he has clear and obvious traits and signs of grooming tactics. He knowing children when they're children, then watching them grow up, then having sex with them. Talking little girls when they're 14 about boys when you're almost 40 years old. Like I said, they already have the video evidence of him on stage with an underage girl. Even though she came out and said, well, I didn't feel any type of way, there's no way you can consent to that. If you're underage, you cannot consent to that. And people on Drake's side, they keep playing this, well, technically, legally, well, the age of consent, that's how you know it's weird. When they start bringing up the age of consent and, well, technically in this state and in this country, these are the laws, yeah, they weird. We're talking about morality. We talking about, man, what we talking about, bro? So if that's the angle you're going to take, cool, take that angle. But to say that he's not dealing with underage women, I wouldn't say women, underage girls, but also trying to defend it saying, well, it's legal. It's legal. Come on, man, it's weird. But y'all see the way that they are responding, the OVO side. Drake has now been called a PDF file on Amazon platform concert, at the Grammys, at the Super Bowl, and at the Oscars, with no victims coming forward and no accusations. That's how delusional they are. With all this evidence, understand Drake was the first person to even bring this up. They got this revisionist history. Drake brought it up first. Because understand, Joe Budden was talking about it on the podcast. Y'all remember when Drake released the AI track Taylor Made, talking about how they was talking about it on Joe Budden podcast. Understand, this has been going on for years before Kendrick ever brought it up. This is not something new. Once again, going back to revisionist history, this is not new information to anybody. Kendrick just made it into a song. That's it. That's the reason why he said, hey, don't play with me. We can take you there. Y'all make music that pacify him. I make music that electrify him. We told Drake, don't do this. he did it anyway. Like, y'all got to understand, y'all should have been on Twitter and social media before the beef had happened. These were key points. Come on, bro. The fact that they're treating Drake worse than Diddy when Diddy has real accusations is crazy. It's not that they're treating Drake any worse than Diddy. Diddy is actually under arrest. He's actually in jail. He's most likely never coming out. He has his own lawyers saying, nah, I can't do this. I quit. Like, what are we talking about? I swear to God, hey, Drake can't be who he is because other people have done it. They keep pointing the fingers like, homie, Bill Cosby can get gone. Harvey Weinstein, Epstein, R. Kelly, Diddy, Drake, all of y'all can get the exact same treatment. Why you act like you're getting picked on when you are the one in the video, not me? You're the one texting little girls, not me, Aubrey. And I'm not weird for bringing it up. Aubrey, we're not weird for bringing it up. Come on, man. That's when I like it. Let's see. This might be a wild take, but I think the impact of this song low-key has made light of the term. And I personally don't like that. I completely disagree. Saying this is in the middle of a Me Too movement. This is culturally shifting the way that we think about sexual assault and women taken seriously. This is 2025. This is the only generation and time period where we are actually taking these things seriously. Saying there's been 30,000 years of recorded human history. And this is now the first time that we are genuinely taking this shit seriously. I know it's sad, but understand, much you don't want to admit, we're still animals. We're still young, you feel me, in comparison to other animals that have existed on this planet. Like, we're still learning. We're still doing shit. We're still discovering ourselves as human beings, as a species, as civilizations. So this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It's going to be nasty for a little bit. It's going to get ugly. But understand, this is what it takes, because there's been, like I said, 30,000 years of human history that we have to correct because of this behavior. So understand, absolutely, to be sitting at the Oscars and the Grammys and at the Super Bowl, and these situations are taken seriously and we're making fun of these people, it's a big, huge step. No, we absolutely need this, especially when these people are running the world. They're running every single famous industry. Yeah, we need to be talking about these things. And understand, comedy is a way to make these difficult topics easily digestible. Art in itself is a way to make extremely complex topics digestible. That's a key sign of intelligence. So absolutely, I'm glad we're having these conversations. That's the way I like it. Let me go back to my bookmark. Not only that, speaking about jokes, y'all didn't have an issue at all when Andrew Schultz was making jokes about assaulting Kendrick, when he wasn't even joking. He just straight up said, I'm going to sexually assault you and there's nothing you can do about it. Haha. Motherfucker added a laugh at the end of his insult and said it's a joke. Come on, that's not a comedic formula, homie. You can't just insult me to the laugh, then say I'm joking and think I'm stupid. Nah, bro. See, look, mother eye. Wait a second. That's the one record where you say you get fuck me. I just made the whole connection. That's why these pedophile raps, the shit you obsessed with. Drake, the greatest of all time. Nothing the dot writers can tell me. So this is how they felt about it when Drake, of course, he got it incorrect. Assumed that Kendrick was getting assaulted. Same way academics was going around falsely accusing Kendrick of saying that he was getting assaulted. In reality, they didn't listen to the song at all. But this is how they felt that way when Kendrick was the butt of the joke. You see, Academics TV. Andrew Schultz says Kendrick people could beat him up, but if he was Kendrick in the cell, he could easily make love to him. And understand, you got the laughing dead emoji. Come on, bro. It's weird, especially coming from Academics when he's on video doing the exact same thing, man. Birds of a feather. You are the average of the 5 people you hang around. So understand why Drake and Andrew Schultz and Academics, they all flock together, man, for a reason. And that's the way I like it. And going back to this. See, and when the shoe is on the other foot, they can't handle that shit. That's the reason why Drake has chosen to rap. Because you can easily control the situation. He can control his streams by buying bots. He can control the propaganda and the scenario with genders and propaganda. He owns media. He has celebrities that he's constantly sending gifts to. He's bigging them up, filling up their ego. So no matter what Drake does, he always has his circle around him of protection. So he's not used to having the shoe on the other foot. So understand, look at this. It says, this is a Canadian politician clowning Meek. Drake getting all these jokes. Quit crying. So this is in 2016. It says, when your girl lets you take pics for her money. Y'all remember when Meek and Drake were beefing, when they had the entire narrative that Nicki was like the man of the relationship. She wear the pants, and is it your world tour or your girl tour? Nobody gave a damn about Meek Mill. We had sponsors and companies and big brands and corporations making memes. Drake is having entire slide presentations at his concerts at OVO Fest. Like, come on, man. We all were there. We all remember. So we can't act phony, bro. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Deal with it, Drake. You gonna have to, man.